Hey, everybody. We had our...
Sorry we're late.
Yeah, first little glitch in the flag in the force in a while, Andy.
You remember the first rule of corporate protocol, Renee?
Don't talk about corporate protocol?
No.
Oh, no, that's Fight Club.
If you're not early, you're late.
Wow, that's... I am so out of luck when it comes to that now. Oh, Sandy had a... Oh, hey, everybody, what's going on? Andy, nice to see you.
Welcome back, Renee.
Thank you, yes.
How was Las Vegas? Oh, I know you can't say. Yeah.
I'll talk a little bit about it later.
Okay.
But needless to say, I didn't win any money.
Okay.
Okay, Sandy needs me. Okay. I don't okay. All right. I'm gonna. As soon as Andy comes back, he's blocking.
I'm on.
This is how we professionals roll, by the way.
That's only because I touched a button I shouldn't have.
So can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Yeah. So talk.
Okay. So this guy goes to his minister to confession. He says, Father, the priest? Okay. He says to the priest, I have sinned. I need to have a confession. And the priest says, okay, what happened? He says, well, I was golfing on Friday and I used the F word. And the priest says, okay, well, tell me about it. He says, well, I teed off on the first hole and I shanked it way to the left and it went in the woods. And the priest says, oh, and that's when you swore. And he goes, no, actually it hit the trunk of a tree and bounced back into the fairway. And the priest says, okay, we'll go on. He says, well, on the fourth hole, I drove one and went way off to the right into the brush. And the priest says, oh, that's when you dropped the F-bomb. And he says, no, actually it hit the little machine that washes the balls, bounced up onto the green 6 inches from the hole. Preacher says, you didn't miss that fucking putt. You just about ready? One, two.
Sorry, Mom.
A waitress takes orders. Music is loud. Everyone in the crowd is humming the tune. Only moments ago, the colors were bright and there were stars tonight. Round a soft crescent moon, but everything disappears. Everything disappears. Everything disappears. When you walk in the room, now you're speaking in riddles and a Cabernet draw. My expectations, they fall, but will rise again soon. With a wink and a reference and your cartoon smile, I'm left hanging a while from a strand of perfume as everything disappears. Everything disappears as everything disappears. When you walk in the room, after everything disappeared.
When you
After everything disappeared, everything disappeared. After everything disappeared.
when you
After everything disappeared, everything disappeared. Whoa, everything disappeared. When you left the room.
Nice.
I want
Thank you. You sentenced me to 20 years of boredom, trying to change the system from within. I'm coming now, I'm coming to award them. First, we take Manhattan, then we take Berlin. I'm guided by a signal in the heavens. I'm guided by the birthmark on my skin. I'm guided by the beauty of our weapons. First, we take Manhattan, then we take Berlin. I'd really like to live beside you, baby. I love your body and your spirit and your clothes. You see that line that's a moving through the station?
I told you, I told you, I told you.
I was one of those. I don't like your fashion business, mister. I don't like those drugs that keep you thin. I don't like what happened to my sister. First, we take Manhattan, then we take Berlin. Then we take Berlin. Then we take Berlin. Thank you very much, some Leonard Cohen. And you're having a little problem with that one strand of hair.
I meant to fix it before I was looking at it, and then I forgot. No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
won't-
going to.
It's going to keep coming back
Yeah,
all
it's
night.
determined to stay there. You need a
All
bobby
right.
pin.
Bob.
Or a barrette.
A hair clip. A headband.
Well, it's Livestream 222, room 222. So playing the part of Michael Constantine will be Andy, and I'll be Karen Valentine.
Nice pull. Karen Valentine.
Yeah, don't you remember her?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, cute star of room 22, and I think she was probably on the Love Boat a fair amount.
Oh, everybody was on the Love Boat a fair amount of times.
All set?
I believe I am set.
Here's a Paul Westerberg song. This is called Aching to Be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she's kind of like an artist sitting on the floor. Never finishes, she abandons, never shows a soul. And she's kind of like a movie everyone rushes to see. No one understands it, sitting in their seats. She opens her mouth to speak, and what comes out's a mystery. Thought about, not understood. She's aching to be. Well, she dances alone in the nightclubs every other day of the week. Baby doll, check your cheek. And she's kind of like a poet who finds it hard to speak. The poems come so slowly, like the colors down a sheet. She opens her mouth to speak, and what comes out's a mystery. Thought about, not understood. She's aching to be. Well, I've been aching for a while now, friends. I've been aching for years. Well, she's kind of like an artist who uses paints no more. Never show me what you're doing, never show a soul. Well, I saw one of your pictures, there was nothing that I could see. If no one's on your canvas, then I'm aching to be. She closes her mouth to speak and closes her eyes to see. Thought about all they love. She's aching to be. Just like me. Just like me. Ooh. Just like me, yeah.
so much. Hey, before we go on, Andy,
Yeah.
hold on 1 second. Say something.
Something. Okay. Something, something, something. Something in the way she moves
Is moving across the
mystifies
floor
me like
to get
no other. Something in the duct tape she uses. Oh, you're going to tape my hair?
I saw
right.
that.
All right, is that better?
Oh my. Another use for it.
Just another use for duct tape. Don't worry, I use the kind that doesn't stick that great, so it shouldn't be that bad to get out of your hair.
Oh, you used gaff. Yeah.
Yeah, I use gaff tape, not duct tape.
As soon as I saw you, and it's like, where's she? And I saw it. I know what she's doing.
I gotta say, I did not see that coming.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a problem solver, Andy. I'm a problem solver. I just
Yeah,
super hope it
I'm a
comes
little-
out of his hair.
What happens if can you tell?
Yeah, but it looks really good. It looks like a black beret.
Wait, do you have the right color of tape?
Well, I have kind of a flair for these things.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Once we rode together in a metal firecracker. Told me I was your queen. You told Thank you very much, Lucinda Williams.
Oh, you were at home when? No, I was on the couch. Oh. I just had gotten here and turned it on.
All right, well, we have a request from last live stream that we're just getting to this live stream for Pam and Bill Topper.
Who are online, by the way.
Hello.
This is one from our album, Something Unbroken.
This is called I Already Know.
At night I mend my fences, prepare the day's defenses. In the hourglass I calculate the profits and expenses. Yet here we are still standing, like the astronauts first landing, at the bedroom where our haunted love was testing the commandments, having been there too, speaking eye to eye. Of course I knew it was just who and why. Still I don't fear tomorrow like I used to, 'cause I already know how it feels to lose you. This jungle life of tangles, this mountains, cliffs, and angles, this bloodied field where heroes stand, everybody else strangles. The virgin heart adores you from the pedestal before you, and a phony guru rises where the martyred king ignored you. And it may be cruel, and it sure ain't fair, but that's the way it is. Everywhere. Still I don't fear tomorrow like I used to, 'cause I already know how it feels to lose you, and I already know how it feels to lose you, and I already know how it feels. Still I don't fear tomorrow like I used to, and if I wake alone it'll be because I choose to. And I already know how it feels to lose you. I already know how it feels to lose you. And I already know how it feels to lose you. And I know I can try it again. 'Cause I already know. I already know.
beautiful song, Andy. Just
Thank
such
you
a
very
beautiful-
much. That's called I Already Know from
And what
Something
CD is-
Unbroken.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. And that was for
Pam and Bill Topper.
Pam and Bill.
in
Thanks
Vegas.
for asking for that, you guys. We haven't done that one in a long time.
We hadn't done it in so long, I forgot I played the guitar on it. Hence the glasses. Those are my way back glasses. They let me remember what I played way back. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could sail away on. But it don't snow here. It stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, he put me at ease. And he loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I got and lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate Thank you very much. Little Joni Mitchell.
Oh, yes.
You can sit there, Sandy. We've got some folks dribbling into, not dribbling, like basketball. But, hey, yes, so Andy, I went to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
You know, my mom and my brother live there, so I was there for Thanksgiving with Patrick, but
Did you do anything fun?
no, we just kind of sat around this last trip.
There wasn't anything happening?
Nothing happened. Actually, that's not true. I walked about 20 miles while I was there. That was one thing. That's not
So
why
you actually,
I went.
did you do some homework too? Yeah.
So my friend Diane Stahl, who lives in Denver with her boyfriend
Yeah, let me guess,
Steve.
you fasted.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything or drink anything, and I didn't see any entertainment. All I did was walk. No. So it was Steve's birthday's next week. So a couple months ago, Diane called me, and she's like, hey, Steve's birthday coming up. It's a big birthday. His favorite band is U2, and they're playing at that place in Vegas. Do you want to go? You and Patrick want to meet us there. So I was like, sure, why not? I'm in the yes to everything that's not bad for you mode. So anyway, if you've heard of this thing called the MSG sphere, you know a little bit about it. It's this giant sphere, hence the name. And on the outside of it is all these, come on across, Andy, it's covered in these LED lights, and they can project anything on there in the world, any image, and very high definition. On the inside is the same. So there's the square stage at the bottom, and there's standing room on the bottom. I don't know that there's seats on the bottom. I think everybody's standing. Then it's super tall. Like Patrick thought it's like 13 stories high. I'm not sure. But anyway, then the seats, they're very steep, and there's 3 sections. And Andy, very expensive on the lower levels there. Yeah. So we picked the cheap seats, but it was and not cheap, but the most unbelievable experience, concert or otherwise. I mean, sensory overload in a good way. So the whole sphere is like a movie screen, but better. And it goes like all the way kind of above you. So you're enveloped by all these images. And then U2 was playing. There was that. And so it was astounding.
For some added value.
And this was your first time seeing them,
yes,
right?
I'd never seen. Yeah, never. Patrick had seen them before, but I had never seen them. And I actually, I'm kind of like, I like U2, and I know we play. They did a few of the songs that we play, and so I know the hits, and I know the Trackers version, but I don't know all of it.
You know their hit, Climbing the Joshua Tree?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite of their
and
songs.
Also, Andy and Patrick and I listened to the Bono autobiography on our road trip.
Especially the spoken part in the middle.
Well, the autobiography was the entire spoken thing. Yeah. It's a very long autobiography, but well worth the read or the listen. And as long as it was, it kind of sort of needed to be that long. The guy's life is extraordinary, and the band's trajectory is extraordinary. So anyway, that's what I did, but that was about it.
Can I make a comment,
lady
please?
in the corner.
The
yes,
lady
you.
in the corner. I would strongly urge you to listen to the book rather than read it, because the chapters start with songs, and you hear them singing, and some of them I know you too well, but there were some songs I didn't know, and I think you would lose that just reading the lyrics. That's my take on it.
That's true, and those snippets are from their acoustic album, which is something you don't often get to hear U2 songs.
Anyway, it was fantastic, so highly recommend it.
Our regularly scheduled
So
program.
now we'd like to do a song that doesn't have anything to do with U2, and it goes a little bit like this. Oh, I think that's the wrong key. When you've given all you've got, and you're feeling overcome, when your back's against the wall, there's no one left to call me. When your head is so full and you feel misunderstood, and the fear is coming fast, you think your time has passed, you say, why me? Why me? If you want it, oh, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. If you want it, oh, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. Words just get in the way anyway. When you feel like you've lost, when all your hope is gone, when the bridge above the river is only the beginning of your fall. If you want it, oh love, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. If you want it, oh love, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. Words, they just get in the way anyway. If you want it, oh love, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. If you want it, oh love, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. If you want it, oh love, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. If you want it, oh love, I've got it. Words, they just get in the way. Words, they just get in the way. All my life, words, they just get in the way. Words, they just get in the way. Words, they just get in the way. Anyway. Thank you very much. That's a Richard Ashcroft song called Words, They Just Get in the Way, but I bet you deduced that from listening to the first minute of the song.
And the subsequent 3.5 minutes after that really drove that point home. This, on the other hand, is a song written by Andy about a girl he had to kill one time.
Skip town.
Well, the men have been known to make mistakes when things ain't as they appear. Found the other young lover in a bar in a corner with a woman and a bottle of beer. Well, they forced the pieces of the except for the fifth. Well, there was one young lover on his knees in a cell for a crime he didn't commit. It was a cool night 7 years later. He went walking on out to the pier. Saw the warning signs that he missed that night. The rustle in the bushes was clear. As he turned to face his assailant, he caught a bullet and he stumbled and fell. He tumbled all the way to the ocean with the answer, but nobody there to tell. Well, the tragedy, said Officer Joe, I guess the guilt was too hard to face, boys, 'cause it's the same gun he used on his girlfriend. And he closed the books on the case of mistaken identity.
Renee, I was envious of your snap ability. Oh, my left is good, because when I joined in, there was no added thud. Like
it's
I was
a weird thing.
I was thudding, but my left is snapping.
I
But
think
my
what
right
happened, this is
thuds.
my theory is that I was in the desert, and if your skin's all dried out and shrivelly, you get a good snap.
And that's why I can't
Yeah.
Maybe
snap.
you're too hydrated, Andy.
Maybe, but
I
the
can't
left is really happy. Yeah, you might be right.
I'm shriveled up like a
I can't
prune.
snap
But
All
my
the,
snapping is fantastic.
All the water I drink during the day goes to my right hand, and none goes
Yeah,
to
you've
the
got
left.
you've got like these giant mitten
The
hands.
beer goes to the
But you played that piano good in spite of your giant, huge, bulbous hands. It's amazing.
Wow.
Saying. I mean, that was a compliment. Read about his playing.
I'm gonna rent myself a house in the shade of the freeway. I'm gonna pack my lunch in the morning and go to work each day. When the evening rolls around, I'm gonna go home and lay my body down. And when the morning light comes streaming in, I'll get up and do it again. Amen. Say it again. Amen. I want to know what became of the changes we waited for love to bring. Were they only the fitful dreams of some greater awakening? I've been aware of the time going by. They say in the end it's the wink of an eye. And when the morning light comes streaming in, you'll get up and do it again. Say it again. Caught between the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender, where the sirens sing and the church bells ring and the junk man pounds his fender, and the veterans tree of the fight, fast asleep at the traffic light, and the children solemnly wait for the ice cream vendor. Out into the cool of the evening strolls the pretender. He started off so young and strong, only to surrender. Oh, the laughter of the lovers as they run through the night, leaving nothing for the others but to choose off and fight. Tear up the world with all their might, while the ships bearing their dreams sail out of sight. I'm gonna find myself a girl who can show me what laughter means, and we'll fill in the missing colors in each other's pain-by-numbered dreams. Then we'll put our dark glasses on, we'll make love until our strength is gone, and when the morning light comes streaming in, we'll get up and do it again. Get it up again. I'm gonna be a happy idiot and struggle for the legal tender, where the ex-take aim and they lay their claim to the heart and the soul of the spender, and believe in whatever may lie in those things that money can buy. Though true love could have been a contender. Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender who started off so young and strong, only to surrender. Say a prayer for the pretender Are you there for the pretender? Say a prayer for the pretender. Are you there for the pretender? Are you prepared for the pretender? Say a prayer for the pretender. Thank you very much. Jackson Brown, JB.
Nice.
Shot at JB. Yeah.
You need a guitar.
Okay.
I'm going to do one thing while you switch, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're going to go up to the camera and mug to the audience. Do we have any folks out there tonight, Sandy?
Yes, we've got a
Anybody
lot of folks out
interesting
there.
on the live stream?
Yes, you've got a lot of folks out there. First of all, I think the most consistent people out. Oh yeah, I got the chat finally on the computer screen. I've been watching it on my phone the whole time,
Okay.
driving me crazy. We'll pick this up at the next break. But yes, there are a lot of people out there having fun.
Well, hello to the folks on the live stream and joining in on the chat. And now that Sandy can see it, she can read your chats.
I've been able to read it, but I've been reading it on my phone, which is hard.
Okay.
The world is better now. It doesn't take much.
Whatever I can do to make it better for you,
Thank
Sandy,
you,
I
Renee.
will do
Hey, listen, so
in
far
my power.
you fixed Andy's hair and my chat. It's been
Yeah,
a
the
perfect
duct tape
night.
seems to be really
it's holding
working.
beautifully.
Let's show the audience.
Yes, please. Yes, beautiful. Yes, you can completely. It's perfect. We're just going to give a nice wide.
We got a lot
black
of different types of duct tape because people come in a lot of shades of hair. Now we'd like to do a song. This one is for Lynn, and there's some sort of somebody told you that you wanted to hear this one. Okay.
Somebody told her she wanted to hear this.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I hope
this
they
is
were right.
Via Barry.
Okay.
This is from our album Many Miles to Go. It's called Kids These Days.
I came to you like a parachute and landed all around your world. For more than a flash in your brief 9 years, you were my little girl. Your father and I needed help from the start, and I had a child of my own. 2 sudden siblings with your flexible hearts will dream into this fragile home. Kids these days, we fought the battle till we lost the war. I took what I could and limped away. Now I think of you as I walk the floor, and all the things there wasn't time to say to kids these days. When the judge put your father and me in our places, you and I were separated too. Time chips away, but never erases the love you can't know. I carry for you, for kids these days. I'm really not the praying kind. If I look close enough, I'd find there's always something I could say or do. But some things they don't prepare you for. Then you hear the closing of the door, and here I stand. But baby, where are you? Today my son brought a card from school and said, here is something from my sister. I read your note through the teardrops pool next to your hand-painted picture. Will it break you down? Will it make you strong? Can you love, or will you live in fear? One thing I know, as time moves along, what you become, it started here. with kids these days. Kids these days. Kids these Thank you so much. That was for Lynn via Barry. All right, that's from our CD. Is it Many Miles to Go? Is that right,
That's
Andy?
right. That's right.
Does he?
2011.
Do you guys remember the God dang it.
The next word of your sentence?
Yeah.
No. I forgot.
Anyway.
I've got a terrible memory. Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, no, it was the Dick Van Dyke Show. That was it. Do you remember the Dick Van Dyke Show?
Andy, slide that a little bit more towards the drums. Perfect.
All right, I'll get back to Dick Van Dyke in a second.
Okay, let's go back.
If you are enjoying the show and you'd like to show your appreciation monetarily, this is how you do it, through our Venmo or our PayPal, or you just go to andyandrenee.com and go to the tickets merch tips page, and you can, this is how we make our living. So if you're enjoying it, that would be awesome. The other thing is that, as always, and you know this if you've watched us before, but it's a portion of the proceeds goes to the Midnight Mission Homeless Shelter. And I'm just putting different emphasis on different syllables to see if you guys are paying attention. But we're playing the Midnight Mission staff Christmas party on Sunday, so that should be fun. And Andy just did an event there, provided the sound with our gear, and our friend Russ.
That's right.
Russ Weiner. You want to tell him about that?
There was a fantastic orchestra there, but I'm afraid I can't remember.
Were they called the Street Symphony? Is that right?
Might have been the something Street Symphony, and they were rehearsing while we were sound checking, and they were fantastic. And I phone recorded some of the stuff they were doing, and they were just incredible. I learned later that I think they were part of the LA Philharmonic, and the solo singers were just spellbinding. The choir was fantastic. All of the string players. There was what's that orchestral instrument in Abbey Road? Not Abbey Road.
Harpsichord?
No. The Beatles song.
At the Coronet?
No, what's the name of the song?
In a place.
Yeah, Penny Lane.
That's it.
Whatever that solo instrument is at the end of the Penny Lane.
I think it's like a soprano trumpet or something or a
they had
piccolo trumpet. That's it.
They had
piccolo
a trumpet player who sounded like the guy on that record. His pitch was just fantastic. God, it was great.
Anyway, getting back to Dick Van Dyke. So, does anybody remember Rose Marie that was on the show, and she always wore a barrette in her hair? That's every time I look at you, I think you're Rose. I feel like I'm Maury Amsterdam.
And she always wore just one on one side.
Yeah,
right about
just
where
like that, Andy.
It's perfect. But you could, the little hair is not down. It's perfect.
This could be a new thing. This could be like your thing. Like Flava Flav's wears
other
that
people
big,
who have
hey,
live
I'm talking
streams
here.
will start duct taping their head.
Flava Flav has that big clock he wears. Bob Malone used to have that hat. You got a piece of duct tape on your head. It's a vibe.
Summer has come past, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has come the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost, wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost, wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Thank you very much. That was for Little Sandy Behar.
Oh, yeah?
Was,
Green
although
Day, right?
When I sent it at 1:30 this morning, I had September coming, not ending.
September comes. All right.
No, there's a lot of people online tonight.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Anybody we know?
Yes. No. Everybody just wandered in from no place. There's all Martians tonight.
Cool.
First
Good
of
to
all,
see, Grog. And
we've got the most dependable people. I love seeing them here are Kevin and Kathy and Dawn. They keep me company every time I'm on the chat room, so it's lovely.
Wow.
And Leah's here, and then there's a couple of people that know you, but I'm not sure I know them. There's a Jackie
Solomon.
Yes. Hi, Jackie.
and so she's
What
here.
a
She's
nice.
got-
Well,
she's
then
got
we
a
send
good
you that Jackson Brown song. Then, in retrospect, was for you.
And she was very happy in retrospect.
Okay.
And then and Roger popped in.
Roger.
Raj
Cool.
Mahal.
And there's a Chuck Harden.
Chuck Harden.
Yes.
Charlie Harden.
Chuck SLC Harden. And it sounds
Hey,
like
Chuck.
No,
Hey,
she-
Chuck.
Anyway.
Very
Are you sure it's
cool.
not James Harden, the player for the Clippers? No, they're playing right now.
Wasn't there?
Hey, Chuck with Charles. Chuck. Who? Andy said, wasn't there a president named Harden? I'm like, no, it's Harding.
Frostbite just popped in.
Hey, FBJ.
Mr. Jones, yeah.
And Wayne and
Danette.
Yeah, or
Hey, Wayne and Garth. Yeah.
well, one's dark-headed, one's blonde. It could be.
And they play in their garage. Yeah. Or their basement, I guess.
Well, thanks to all of you, and thanks to all of you lurkers as well.
Yeah, there are people out there lurking.
We
Like
know
Randy
there's
and
people
Sylvia that
lurking.
just text
Randy
me
and
say,
Sylvia.
"We're here."
Patrick might even be listening.
Yes, because he already texted me once.
Yeah. Well, I guess people like to talk to Sandy more than they like to talk to us.
Well, they have
Yeah.
to
I
talk
get
to
that.
us through you. You through me
I
anyway.
get that. So this is going to test whether my theory about my snapping is.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be, yeah. Oh, still pretty good. Still pretty crispy. Downstairs, the Denny's all stop joint. They got a jukebox that goes joint, joint. The vice is nice to stay in the back all day, but when the night comes, hey, hey, well, there's this cat down there makes this bad kind of soup. I'm crumbling, strutting my luck in my shoe coop. Cecil, give me coffee, he won't never take my coin. I say, got $30 in my pocket. What you doing? I holler, come on, Cecil, take $1. Come on, Cecil, take a 10. Well, I finally get up to a whole bunch of big ones, and you're acting like I'm downshifting. They know all the underwriters on Boulevard, and they're barefoot cruising in 40-week car. They look particularly deadbeat, permanently pale. Well, Cecil pick up his butcher knife and he waves at the jail. The kid says, hey man, I got no dough, I just want some OJ. And I said, don't look at me, cause he was looking my way. Well, Cecil whips a pawn and some juice and some green, and then the kid walks, puts a quarter in the pinball machine, and he said, come on Cecil, give me $1. Come on Cecil, give me 5. I'm in a halfway house on a one-way street, and I'm gonna pass the light. Do-do-do-do. Talk about your people in a wonderful way. You talk about your people till your hair turns gray. Your sister's into mustard, she loves to walk the pup. She likes pickles and the relish, and she never gets enough. Well, Hershey milkshake steaming on a stick. Oh, carte blanche sandwich, oh, lettuce get thick. You know, it's not because I'm dirty, not because I'm mean, not because I kiss the boys behind the magazine. Well, hey boy, how about a fight? Cause there goes Andy with his girdle on tight. Well, he don't know your name, but he knows what you got, from the matzo ball to the chicken in a pot. Chicken in a pot, chicken in a pot, chicken in a downstairs. The Danny's all stop joint. They got a jukebox that goes joint, joint. Make your fingers snap and deluxe, make your beat bop bap, and make your R&B go hips. Yeah, well, you know you can't break the rules to, you know, how to play the game. And if you want to have a little fun, well, you just mention my name. And keep your feet on the street, toes on the lawn, business in your pocket, that's where it belongs. Come on, Cecil, give me $1. Come on, Cecil, give me 5. If she offers it, take it. Wait a minute, but if she offers it, take it. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, I know what it is. Come on, Cecil, give me $1. Come on, Cecil, take a 10. Well, if she, I can't remember what that line is. But if she don't give it away, if she don't appreciate, if you don't give it away, if you don't appreciate, yeah. Do 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 do. Ba ba do 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 do. It's if she offers it, take it. But if she, what is that line? God dang it!
She
Come
slurs
back
a
to me.
lot, but somehow it makes sense. Yeah.
Take a tip. Oh, it's come on, Cecil, take a tip. If she offers it, there's another line before that. It'll come to me.
When you're singing the next song, if it comes up, just put it in there. Annie won't.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
All right, going to send this one out to Lorna. She's had a couple of bad days, bad nights, and could use a little cheering up.
So you're going to do a song?
Well, this is one that she gets a lot of therapeutic attention from playing the piano. And this is one of the songs that she's working on. So she didn't know how the bridge went, so let's try to nail the bridge.
Yeah, I'll get it like I got that last line of that song.
In the and of 3 and the 19th measure. I try to be ready for that. Yeah, okay. Anybody here seen my old friend Abraham? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seems a good they died young. You know, I just looked around and he's gone. Anybody here seen my old friend John? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seems a good they die young. You know that I just looked around and he's gone. Anybody here see my old friend John? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seems a good they die young. You know that I just looked around and he's gone. That they stood for? Didn't they try to do some good for you and me? And we'll be free someday soon. It's gonna be one day. Anybody here see my old friend Bobby? Can you tell me where he's gone? I thought I saw him walking up over the hill with Abraham and Martin and John. Thank you very much. That's an old Dion song.
It's strange that it's a Dion song, really.
Yeah, I agree.
Why?
Because he was known for like Runaround Sue and things like that, and just didn't expect him to write this song.
Well, it must have been that night he hung out with Dylan.
That could have been it. It influences a lot of people.
Well, we're going to do a song. When Patrick and I, so a lot of you may know this or you may not, but my husband Patrick and I, we met when we were in our early 20s, and then we saw each other. I moved here, and we were friends, and we wrote letters to each other here and there, and then we lived in different cities and kind of saw each other a couple times over about 15 years, and then in the year 2000,
we reconnected. He was coming down here to do a class and was staying with some friends, Eric and Eve Lowy, and who we knew. And he came to one of our gigs, and then we went for a drink, and then he came to another gig, and now here we are, married 20 years later. And Eric and Eve are longtime friends of Patrick, and actually their whole family. And Eric's mom, Eva Ray, passed away yesterday, and was 92 years old. She lived a great life. Her last maybe 5 or more years, she lived on a boat. She was a character, and she was a woman who loved life and was incredibly adventurous and funny and flirtatious and all of those things. And Andy and I played at her 90th birthday a couple of years ago, which was also on a boat, a much bigger boat than the one she lived on one of those crude boats you go around the harbor. And she had a bit of a crush on Andy and liked to stick her hands through his hair and stuff like that.
Now I remember the story you were trying to tell during sound check.
Yeah.
But I didn't have enough mental space to take it in and be working on my parts. But now I remember that.
Yeah, so anyway, she had a great life, and we were going to do this song in memory of her for Eva Ray.
In the time of my confession, in the hour of my deepest need, when the pool of tears beneath my feet flood every newborn seed, there's a dying voice within me reaching out somewhere, toiling in the dangers and in the morals of despair. Don't have the inclination to look back on any mistake. Like Cain, I now behold this chain of events that I must break. In the fury of the moment, I can see the Master's hand in every leaf that trembles, in every grain of sand. Oh, the flowers of indulgence and the weeds of yesteryear, like criminals, they have choked the breath of conscience and good cheer. Let the sun beat down upon the breath of time to light the way, to ease the pain of idleness and the memory of decay. I gaze into the doorway of temptation's angry flame, and every time I pass that way, I always hear my name. Then onward in my journey, I come to understand that every hair is numbered like every grain of sand. I have gone from rags to riches in the sorrow of the night, in the violence of a summer's dream, in the chill of a wintry light, in the bitter dance of loneliness, fading into space, in the broken mirror of innocence on each forgotten face. I hear the ancient footsteps like the motion of the sea. Sometimes I turn, there's someone there. Other times it's only me. I am hanging in the balance of a perfect finished plan, like every sparrow falling, like every grain of sand. I am hanging in the balance of a reality of man, like every sparrow falling, like every grain of sand.
Thank you very much for Eva Ray and the rest of the Lowies.
Yeah, what a song. It's been a while since we've done a Bob Dylan song, although I think maybe we rolled out Quinn the other day, but that almost doesn't count. And I'm reminded of what a good songwriter he is.
Gee, really? Hey, Renee?
Yes?
Could you turn the heater back on,
I
please?
bought the album, what's that album called? Shot of Love. When I was in college in 1980 or 81, and that was one of the songs on it. And as a 20-year-old, I couldn't believe how good it was, and I had to listen to it every day.
What do you think of it as a 22-year-old?
Hilarious.
Okay, you want to do another Bob Dylan song for Steve B?
All right. Okay.
All right, here's a Steve B out there, Steve Bradford. One for this is also a Bob Dylan song, a little more recent.
Yeah.
Then the-
So that Every Grain of Sand, I think it was 1980 or 81, something like that. And this one is from 2006, which makes it a current Bob Dylan song. And this is called Working Man's Blues number 2. There's an evening haze settling over town, starlight by the edge of the creek. The buying power of the proletariat's gone down, money's getting shallow and weak. Well, the place I love best is a sweet memory, it's a new path that we trod. They say low wages are reality if we want to compete abroad. And my cruel weapons have been put on the shelf. Come sit down on my knee. You are dearer to me than myself, as you yourself can see. I'm a-listening to the steel rails hum, got both eyes tight shut. I'm just sitting here trying to keep the hunger from creeping its way into my gut. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back or fight your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I'm sailing on back, ready for the long haul, tossed by the winds and the seas. I'll drag them all down to hell and I'll stand them at the wall, sell them to their enemies. I'm a-trying to keep my soul with thought, gonna sleep off the rest of the day. Sometimes no one wants what we got. Sometimes you can't give it away. Now the place is ringed with countless foes. Some of them may be deaf and dumb. No man, no woman knows the hour that sorrow will come. In the dark I hear the night birds call. I can feel a lover's breath. I sleep in the kitchen with my feet in the hall. Sleep is like a temporary death. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back, I'll fight your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, they burned my barn, stole my horse. I can't save a dime. I got to be careful. I don't want to be forced into a life of continual crime. I can see for myself that the sun is a-sinking. How I wish you were here to see. Tell me now, am I wrong in thinking that you have forgotten me? Well, they worry and they hurry and they fuss and they fret. They waste your nights and days. Them I will forget, but you I'll remember always. Old memories of you to me have clung. You wounded me with your words. I'm gonna have to straighten out your tongue. It's all true, everything you heard. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back, I'll fight your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man blues. My friend, I place no blame. Wanna look in my eyes, please do. No one can ever claim that I took up arms against you. All across the peaceful, sacred fields, they will lay you low. They'll break your horns and slash you with steel. I say it so it must be so. Now I'm down on my luck, I'm black and blue. Gonna give you another chance. I'm all alone and expecting you to lead me off in a cheerful dance. I got a brand new suit and a brand new wife. I can live on rice and beans. Some people never worked a day in their life, don't know what work even means. Meet me at the bottom, don't lag behind. Bring me my boots and shoes. You can hang back, I'll fight your best on the front line. Sing a little bit of these working man blues. Thank you very much. That's a good one.
All right, here's one for Sylvia.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May you stay forever young. There you go, you guys. Thank you.
Little
Three
mini-
little mini Dylan
Dylan
Fest.
Fest, right. And yes, I think the man can write. Oops. Oh, my microphone fell down. There we go.
All right, we got Trish T out there,
Yes.
the Toker dog.
The younger sister of Toke Dog.
All right. Well, this is one we haven't done. I couldn't tell you the last one. Okay, we'll try to muddle our way through this. Yeah, I can get part way into it, and then I'm going to need an assist. I got it. Okay. There we go. Well, I closed down the auto plant mall late last month. Ralph went looking for a job. He couldn't find none. And I'm going to have to get a different harmonica. Sorry. He came home for a drunk from mixing Tanqueray and wine. Bought a gunshot at night clerk, now they call him Johnny 99. Down in the part of town where you hit a red light, you don't stop. Johnny's waving his gun around, threatening to blow his top. When an off-duty cop snuck up on him from behind, out in front of the club tip-top, they slapped the cuffs on Johnny 99. Well, the city supplied a public defender, but the judge was Mean John Brown. He came into the courtroom, and he stared young Johnny down. Well, the evidence is clear, gonna make sense, unfit the crime. Prison for 98 in a year, call it even Johnny 99. Well, a fist fight broke out in a courtroom. They had to drag Johnny's girl away. His mama stood up and said, "Judge, don't you take my boy this way." Well, the evidence is clear, gonna make sense, unfit the crime. Prison for 98 in a year, call it even Johnny 99. Well, Judge, I got debts no honest man can pay. The bank was holding my mortgage, it's gonna take my house away. Now, I ain't saying that makes me an innocent man, but it was more than all that, Judge. Put this gun in my hand. Now, Your Honor, I do believe I'd be better off dead. So if he can take a man's life for the heart that's in his head, we'll sit back in the chair and think it over, Judge, one more time. Let him shave off my hair, put me on that killing line. Come on, let's do it. So that's a Bruce Springsteen song from Nebraska called Johnny 99.
Yep. Definitely.
All right.
Except for the fact that we didn't get to see him this week, almost.
Was he supposed to be here, but it was one of the shows he canceled?
He canceled from September on. He canceled all of his tour dates.
All right, well, Jerry wants to hear the Christmas song that Andy wrote with Bob Malay. It's on our CD, Everything Disappears.
There comes a time when you and I must cast aside suspicion. A lonely heart and a hungry mouth don't lie. When the slogans of today become tomorrow's superstition, the rich stay rich and the poor get drunk, and both pass a homeless by. Me, I taught myself to turn away, but if you even once accepted help along the way, when will you raise your idle hands, and when will I? Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day? Beyond the walls of the shopping malls, in the concrete halls of the prison, from the fear and the echo of the day and the silent night, rose a prayer that I could hear, though I couldn't bear to listen. It said, face the scars that scar the face behind the bars, and overcome your fright. The voice was clear but asked of me too much. if you'll take my hand, that might just be the crutch love leans on to make the gates of iron sway. Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day? Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day? And so it goes when we reach out, we shape the soul within, and build together stone by stone a bridge to love. From wherever we have been. Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day? Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day? Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day? Why not start on Christmas? Why not start on Christmas Day?
Thank you very much. That's the work of that man.
That song is really too pretty to only play in December. I think we should play it in July, too.
In July.
Yeah.
Why not start on Bastille Day?
Start on Halloween.
We could do it every holiday.
Well, the problem is that all the other, this is just off the top of my head, which most things are. Like Christmas is 2 syllables.
Groundhog is.
Why not start on Groundhog? Groundhog Day would work. Like Valentine's is too many. Memorial too many.
Easter.
4th of July, Independent, no. Yeah, but it's not like Easter Day, right?
Labor Day would work.
Why not start on Labor Day?
Yeah.
Oh, so Andy,
Yeah?
besides getting compliments on Renee's talent in fixing your hair and your wonderful musical abilities, there's a fair amount of compliments coming in on your friggin' shirt, too. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good
Well,
shirt.
'tis the season, you know. Thank you.
You actually look like, I love that shirt. There were the rodeos in town in Vegas.
He looked
And
like
man, I'm telling you,
he could. He was out there bucking Broncos.
we stood in line with this man and his wife. He was 82, and he is a former like bull rider, like champion bull rider. And shockingly, he was walking and upright.
Oh,
but
really?
he told us, like he said, he was telling Patrick how much metal he had in his body, and that he had, he's had operations, but and all of his interior organs were like moved around in his body, and they had to like move them back and stuff.
I mean, you might
I don't know.
revisit that as your career.
And Patrick was saying it was like when he was talking about it, he just like lit up. Like he'd do it again in a second if he could, and the wife was just like.
So he was, Patrick was pretty convinced that he was a champion bull rider, not a champion bull shitter. Yeah.
God and you swore twice in one live
Sorry,
stream.
yeah,
That is
sorry.
So
And
so
Tis
un-Canadian of
not
him.
the season.
No, and it's just a record. You don't normally.
Sorry, Mom. Yeah, again. Potty mouth over here.
You were thinking it.
Maybe his
Everybody was-
organs are a little out of whack, and he's not feeling himself. Did you ride a bucking bronco recently? No.
Nope.
All right. Well, this is for Wayne Munchell out there.
A love-struck Romeo sing a streets of serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Binds a street lamp, steps out of the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Juliet says, "Hey, it's Romeo. You nearly give me a heart attack." Is underneath the window, she's singing, "Hey, La, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up for people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it?" Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet? They come up on different streets. They were both streets of shame, both dirty, both mean. As in the dream was just the same. I dreamed a dream for you. Now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? You can fall for chains of silver. You can fall for chains of gold. You can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything. Yeah, you promised me thick and thin, you know. Now you just say, "Oh, Romeo, yeah, you know, I used to have a scene with him." Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above." You said, "I love you till I die. There's a place for us." You know the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet? And I can't do the talk like the talking on the TV. I can't do a love song the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. All I do is miss you the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat in bad company, and all I do is kiss you through the bars of Orion. Julie, I'd do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above." You said, "I love you till I die. There's a place for us." You know the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet? Juliet. love-struck Romeo, singing streets a serenade, let everybody low, with a love song that he made, finds a convenient street lamp, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? You and me, babe, how about it? Thank you very much. That was for Wayne.
Yeah. Nice. Beautiful, Andy.
It's a Dire Straits song called Romeo and Juliet, if you like that. We put it on our album, Hurricane of the Heart.
So let's do, I'll put the chart, just fake it. All right, we're going to do one for Chuck that we don't do very often, so could be a disaster, but I think it's going to be fine. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks, Sandy, for being here, spending your Friday night with us. Thanks to our studio audience. And if you live local and you want to be in the studio audience, just send me an email or message me on Facebook or however you... smoke signals they haven't been that reliable lately. All right. I'm going to run this up the flagpole.
Sister Moon won't be my guide in your blue, blue shadows that I would hide. All good people asleep tonight. I'm all by myself in your silver light. I would gaze at your face the whole night through. I'd go out of my mind, but for you, I'd go out of my mind, but for you. I'm lying in a mother's arms, the primal root of a woman's charms. I'm a stranger to the sun, my eyes are too weak. How cold is a heart when it's warmth that he seeks? You watch every night, you don't care what I do. I'd go out of my mind, but for you, I'd go out of my mind, but for you. Mistress eyes, nothing like the sun. My hunger for her explains everything I've done. To howl at the moon the whole night through, and they really don't care if I do. I'd go out of my mind, but for you. Sister Moon, Sister Moon, Sister Moon. Beautiful, Andy. Nice. There you go. That was for the Chuckinator.
That brought the Chuckinator out of his cave.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're going to do, you're going to tune down, Andy, and I'm going to tune up. And we're going to do a commercial break.
Okay, all right. This is how you can support the A&R Enterprise. Oh,
The A&R Enterprise, it sounds like we're on Star Wars.
yeah. And the studio audience is asking where the tip jar is, but this is the virtual tip jar on your screen.
So we thank you for your continued support, and thought we'd do a little Friday night live stream for you folks. We appreciate it, and all of
So do
that.
the people out there. It's
Yeah,
like
they're
it's a
having
nice
fun?
way- yeah, it's a nice
Good.
way for the people who still work to end their week.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's not too late unless you're on the East Coast. Yeah, speaking of late, and also, as always, a portion of the proceeds goes to the Midnight Mission. So we thank you so much for your continued support of us, as always. Speaking of late, Andy, we have a gig tomorrow. We have to be there at 7 a.m.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to play at like 8:30 or something like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So usually, I wish I wish Christmas songs were written in really low keys, but they're not. So I won't be doing much singing. You're going to have to.
I'm
heavy
getting the
lifting.
nod.
Yeah.
Are we going to do some Christmas songs tomorrow?
I think so.
All right.
I presume.
And happy second night of Hanukkah to everybody who's celebrating as well. I haven't done my candle lighting thus far, but I'll be getting right on that when I get some Hanukkah candles. All right, so we're going to do Run for Pam and Bill. This is also one left over.
And for Roger.
And for Roger.
Because he came in for this one.
All right.
Here you go, Raj and Pam and Bill. Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in the canyon wind, waiting for the lights to go down. Made it up Mulholland Drive, hell-bent on getting high above the lights of town. You and tequila make me crazy. One like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. 30 days and 30 nights I've been putting up a real good fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It's so easy to forget a bitter taste the morning left. Swore I wouldn't go back there again. 'Cause you and tequila make me crazy. Like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. When it comes to you, all the damage I could do. It's always your favorite sin. Do you win? Oh. You and tequila make me crazy. Unlike poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough.
Never enough. You and tequila make me crazy.
Okay, all right.
All right, we have time for Uno Mas. We're going to do. Thanks for listening. Thanks to you guys for coming. Thank you again, Sandy.
You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me.
Thanks to everybody for contributing to us here tonight. And Andy, I'm not sure that we have time to do another live stream before the end of the year.
I just posted that. I don't see it on your calendar.
No, there's a vague possibility we might be able to do one before New Year's, but we'll have to see what's going on. But we'll keep you posted. We'll post it on a Post-it note. We'll post it in on a Post-it note in the post office. Or maybe a poster. I'm sure. Probably poster's better, it's bigger. Post haste. All right, well, thanks everybody. We're going to end with a song by The Who.
All right. All set?
All set. Have a good weekend.
1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to the camp. I guess you all know why we're here. My name is Tommy, and I became aware this year. If you want to follow me, you've got to play pinball and put in your earplugs, put on your eyesight, you know where to put the cork. Hey, you getting drunk? So sorry, I've got you sussed. Hey, you smoking Mother Nature? This is a bust. Hey, I'm up old Mr. Normal to try to gain my trust. 'Cause you ain't gonna follow me any of those ways, although you think you must. We're not gonna take it. 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 Never did and never will. We're not gonna take it. Gonna break it. Gonna shake it. Let's forget it better still. Now you can't hear me. Your ears are truly sealed. You can't speak either. Your mouth is filled. You can't see nothing. Pinball completes the scene. Here comes Uncle Ernest. I got you too. A very own machine. We're not gonna take it. 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 Never did and never will. Don't want no religion. And as far as we can tell, we ain't gonna take you. Never did and never will. We're not gonna take you. We forsake you. Gonna rape you. Let's forget you better still. We forsake you, gonna rape you. Let's forget you better still.
See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal
Listening to you, I get the music, gazing at you. I get the heat, following you. I climb the mountain, I get excitement at your feet. Right behind you, I see the millions on you. I see the glory from you. I get opinions from you. I get the story. Oh, listening to you, I get the music, gazing at you. I get the heat, following you. I climb the mountain, I get excitement at your feet. Right behind you, I see the millions on you. I see the glory from you. I get opinions from you. I get the story. Thanks to our studio audience, to the folks at home. We'll see you next time.
Happy holidays. Yee doggy. That's a closer. Sorry, I fucked that up. Thanks, you guys. Wowza.
Thank you for coming.
That was a lot of good songs. Yes. Right? So many good songs. No? Yes?
First try.